Hi everyone, it's Chris at Cork and Crown again. I'm going to try another cider, and I am going to do a cider from Ross-on-Wye, based in Herefordshire. These guys, I tasted the major from these guys not long ago. This is another single variety. Kingston Black is the name of the apple. Probably the most famous cider apple, if you like. It's hailed as almost the perfect cider apple. It's got a great balance of like tannins, sugars, acidity. Most apples people assume you would have to blend to get a great cider. Certain apple varietals people think you don't have to blend, you can get great. I mean, not every vintage and not from every tree in every location, but you know, generally speaking, produce great ciders from one apple. So this is 6.5, not quite as strong as the major that we tried. That was 7.4, I think. This isn't quite as strong, but let's open it up. So this is from Ross-on-Wye. So that family have been making cider there for almost 100 years, I think. They've got hundreds of different varieties of trees, or hundreds of different trees. I'm not sure how many varietals they have. Quite a lot, because I've tasted quite a lot of different varietals from them. So, gentle sparkle. There's going to be some sediment in this bottle, tiny bit, yeah. Let's have a look at the colour. Nice colour, quite like a pale straw gold. That definitely got a haze. Got some nice bubbles coming up there. Nice looking thing. Yeah, not as amber as some of the other ciders we tried. Other ciders we tried lately. Let's swirl it around in our tasting glass. Stick our nose in. Oh, nice smell. Really nice aroma on that. So I get a little bit of farminess, lots of like quite fresh apple actually. Some sort of dairy cheese-like quality as well, which I quite like in the background. I'm a big cheese guy. I've worked in cheese for longer than I care to remember, so I don't mind a bit of cheese, dairy in my cider. Yeah, maybe a little bit meatiness as well, like bacon. Does that work? Bacon? I want to say bacon. Bacon. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a taste. Bone dry. It's got some tannin. Not as tannic as the major that we tried from these guys. That cider was very leathery. This one less so. This has more got like a gentle minerality, as I describe, like licking a wet stone. That's what I think of when I think of minerality, like a stone from a mountain stream, not just some brick in a puddle. You know, I've never licked one of those. Never licked a mountain stream stone actually. Anyway, in my imagination, that's what it's like. Yeah. Anyway, whatever. Refreshing. It feels like fresh apple rather than aged apple. It feels a bit more malic. And malic acid is the acidity that you get in green apples. So like if you bite a cooking apple and that mouth puckering thing, that's malic acid that's doing that. This feels a little more on the malic side. It's quite gentle, refreshing, but there's stuff going on for sure. Really gentle sparkle. If you want a really interesting but refreshing dry cider, I think this would be a great thing to go for. Yeah, not as much of a beast, but then that's the whole point of this apple. It's balanced in terms of its tannins and its sugar and its acidity. That's why it's so versatile. And this is that. It's got all those characteristics. Moorish. So there you go. That is the Kingston Black from Ross-on-Wye. I like it. To be honest, I only sell ciders that I like. So pretty much everything I taste, I'm going to like. If it's coming from my own stock, because that's why I sell it in the first place. But there's still a lot of variation in what I sell, so it's interesting to compare and contrast. Anyway, that's the end of this tasting. I hope you enjoyed it. Get yourself some Kingston Black and come back and taste along. Okay, bye guys.